You're born on Earth, human, unaware of the extraordinary destiny awaiting you. From childhood, you possess an innate, unbreakable willpower, making you a nightmare for your parents when they try to sneak broccoli onto your plate. But this same iron resolve will one day make you a Green Lantern, a protector of the universe, wielding one of the most powerful weapons ever created, and answering to an ancient race of immortals who see humans as little more than barely evolved primates. In your early 20s, on the far side of a universe, a Green Lantern dies. His green ring slips off his finger and streaks across the cosmos, seeking its next bearer. That's you, forged billions of years ago by the Guardians of the Universe, an advanced alien race. The ring chooses its wielder based on two traits: the ability to overcome great fear and immense willpower. You're not just brave by human standards, you're among the bravest beings in all creation. The ring doesn't ask for your permission, it conscripts you. Within minutes, you're whisked to Oa, the Green Lantern Corps' headquarters. Forget any plans for happy hour. Oa, one of the galaxy's oldest planets, is a barren wasteland except for the city of the Guardians, a towering metropolis with skyscrapers piercing the sky. The planet's atmosphere, laden with noble gases and ionized particles, would shred your lungs without the ring's protection. You're thrown into training under Kilowog, a hulking alien drill instructor who pushes you to your limits. The regimen is brutal, galaxy-spanning hikes on no food, hauling entire buildings across deserts, and nights spent mastering the quantum mechanics that power your ring. Most recruits quit, returning their rings to go home, but you endure, driven by that relentless willpower. The Guardians, who oversee the Corps, designed this training to break the weak. Why? Because everything on Oa, including the central power battery, a massive construct fueling all Green Lantern rings, runs on willpower. It's practically a sacred relic, and only the strongest can protect it. After months of grueling training, you master your ring, a piece of technology dwarfing Earth's combined computing power billions of times over. It taps into the green wavelength of willpower, one of 7 fundamental emotional energies predating the universe. You learn emotions aren't just feelings, they're power sources. Your ring can manifest anything you imagine, from giant hammers to intricate shields, and store these constructs for later. It's also a universal encyclopedia, analyzing alien species and storing the 10 laws of the Green Lantern Corps, recorded in the sacred Book of Oa. The Sinestro Corps, led by the traitor Sinestro, is your greatest foe. Their yellow rings, powered by fear, exploit your one weakness. If fear grips you, your ring fails. You're trained to dread them from day one. After training, you meet the Guardians, 3-foot-tall, blue-skinned, emotionless Malthusians who've lived for millions of years. They assign you to a sector and pair you with Z-Lob, a pure energy being who's your partner. Despite being impossible to high-five, they warn you about the Alpha Lanterns, cyborg-like enforcers fused with the central battery, who ruthlessly purge corruption within the Corps. Mess up, and they'll seize your ring. As one of 7,200 lanterns across 3,600 sectors, you patrol with Z-Lob, saving planets, stopping warlords, rebuilding cities, and, yes, rescuing alien equivalents of kittens from trees. Life on Oa is strange. Your fellow lanterns include insectoids eating ancestral exoskeletons, gaseous beings communicating through foul-smelling chemicals, and crystalline entities whose music sounds like shattering glass. Meals are nutrient-paced, efficient but tasteless. Your human life suffers. Secrecy and constant missions strain relationships. Most human lanterns' marriages collapse under the weight of their dual lives. Dating within the Corps is an option, but interspecies romance is tricky, sometimes fatal, without ring protection. In your late 20s, you fall for a lantern from Koryugar. Through advanced genetic engineering, you have a child, but they're a target for your enemies. The Guardians offer relocation to a fortified world, but it means no normal childhood for your kid. Your ring interrupts family dinners with emergencies, like a supernova threatening a system 500 light-years away. Your partner grows distant. The guardians, emotionless, don't care. Few lanterns maintain personal lives. Enemies abound. The Sinestro Corps, red lanterns, rage, orange lanterns, greed, and the black lanterns, death-powered zombies led by Black Hand and Necron, who reanimate corpses to feed on emotions. They've nearly wiped out all life multiple times. Your body, now scarred from plasma burns, nerve damage, and radiation poisoning, ages faster than it should, despite your ring's healing. By your 20th year, you're a veteran, crafting gravitational singularities, disrupting enemy brain chemistry, and creating sentient constructs. Your signature style, precise, elegant constructs, defines you. Retirement is an option, but it's rare. Surrendering your ring means returning to Earth, losing your heightened intellect and strength, and feeling the void of a powerless life. Most lanterns die in service instead, unable to let go of the power. In your old age, during a routine patrol, your ring alerts you to a planet collapsing from a failed reactor experiment. You arrive alone, your partner too far to help. You pour every ounce of willpower into creating protective bubbles, saving thousands of civilians as radioactive flames erupt. But thousands more remain. You contain the reactor, sacrificing yourself. When Z-Lob arrives, the civilians are safe, but you're gone. Your ring, hovering in the flames, shoots off to find its next bearer. Your body is laid to rest in Oa's crypts, an honor for fallen lanterns. You're one of millions who've died in service, your name soon forgotten. The ring finds its next Green Lantern, and the cycle continues. Decades into your service as a Green Lantern, your legend has grown across Sector 2814. You've saved countless worlds, faced down the Sinestro Corps, and even survived a skirmish with the Black Lanterns, whose death-fueled rings nearly turned you into one of their undead puppets. Your body, though battered, scarred from plasma burns, nerve damage from torture devices, and cellular decay from radiation exposure, still fights on, sustained by your ring's healing protocols. Your willpower, that unyielding force that got you here, keeps you going, even as the weight of your dual life presses harder. You're now in your 50s, a grizzled veteran of the Green Lantern Corps. Your partner, Z-Lob, the energy being you could never quite figure out how to fist bump, has become your closest ally. Together, you've patrolled your sector, rebuilding shattered cities, stopping genocidal warlords, and occasionally helping an alien elder cross a plasma bridge. But the toll of the job is undeniable. Your child, raised in a fortified facility on a distant world to protect them from your enemies, barely knows you. Your partner from Koryugar, once a beacon of hope, drifted away years ago, unable to handle the constant absences and the Guardians' indifference to personal lives. The Corps is your family now, for better or worse. Your ring, that marvel of quantum engineering, has become an extension of you. You've refined your constructs into a signature style, sleek crystalline matrices that shift between offense and defense with surgical precision. You can manipulate quantum fields to create temporary black holes, disrupt enemy neural networks, or project shields across entire cities. The Ring's database, a mini encyclopedia of the universe, has saved your life countless times, analyzing alien species or decoding ancient tech. It also stores the 10 laws of the Book of Oa, which you've bent but never broken, despite the temptation. The guardians of the universe, those emotionless blue immortals, still rule with an iron grip. You've met them enough times to know they see you as a tool, not a hero. Their orders are absolute, and questioning them risks a visit from the Alpha Lanterns, cyborg enforcers who'd rather burn out corruption than ask questions. You've seen good lanterns fall to their judgment, their rings stripped from minor infractions. The fear of their oversight lingers, but you've learned to navigate the Corps' politics, keeping your head down and your sector safe. Lately, though, the universe feels more unstable. The Sinestro Corps, led by the traitor Sinestro, has grown bolder, striking at Green Lantern outposts with fear fear-based weapons that cripple your willpower. The Red Lanterns, fueled by rage, have been spotted in neighboring sectors, leaving trails of carnage. Whispers of the Orange Lanterns, driven by insatiable greed, suggest they're amassing power for something big. Worst of all, the Black Lanterns, led by the necromantic Black Hand and their godlike entity Necron, are stirring again. Their ability to reanimate corpses and feed on emotions makes them a nightmare, even for veteran lanterns like you. One day, during a rare moment of downtime on Oa, you're summoned to the central chamber. The Guardians have a mission. A rogue star in Sector 3599 is emitting anomalous energy, threatening to destabilize an entire galactic cluster. It's not just a supernova, it's something older, tied to the emotional spectrum itself. The Guardians suspect interference from another Lantern Corps, possibly the Orange or Black. You and Z-Lob are assigned to investigate, with a warning: failure could tip the balance of the universe. You charge your ring, reciting the oath that's defined your life. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light. The word still ignites something in you, even after all these years. You and Z-Lob depart for Sector 3599, your ring's propulsion carrying you faster than light across the cosmos. Arriving at the rogue star, you find it pulsing with a sickly orange glow, greed's signature. Your ring scans the energy. It's not natural. Something or someone is amplifying the star's output, weaponizing it. Before you can investigate further, a swarm of orange lantern constructs, grotesque, clawing beasts made of pure avarice, ambushes you. Z-Lob disperses into a radiant shield, blocking their assault, while you summon a lattice of green blades, slicing through the constructs. But they keep coming, endless and ravenous. Then you see him, Larfleeze, the sole orange lantern, a creature consumed by greed. His ring, unlike yours, doesn't share power, it hoards it. He cackles, claiming the star's energy as his own, intending to use it to conquer entire sectors. Your ring warns of a secondary threat, faint traces of Black Lantern energy. Larfleeze isn't working alone. You and Z-Lob fight back to back, your constructs weaving together, your precise geometries merging with Z-Lob's chaotic energy bursts. But Larfleeze is relentless, his greed-fueled power overwhelming. In the chaos, your ring picks up a distress signal from a nearby planet. The star's energy is already destabilizing its orbit, endangering billions in two. You make a split-second decision, prioritizing the fifth law: no violence until a threat is confirmed. You leave Z-Lob to hold off Larfleeze and race to the planet, using your ring to generate a massive gravitational field, stabilizing its orbit. Thousands of lives are saved, but the effort drains your ring's power to critical levels. Returning to the fight, you find Z-Lob weakened, their energy form flickering. Larfleeze has summoned reinforcements, Black Lanterns, their rings glowing with death's dark power. Their presence chills you. Fear creeps in, threatening to sap your willpower. You grit your teeth, reciting the oath under your breath to refocus. Together, you and Z-Lob unleash a combined assault. You create a quantum singularity to trap the Black Lanterns, while Z-Lob channels their remaining energy into a blinding pulse, scattering Larfleeze flees. But the Black Lanterns break free, their leader, a reanimated corpse of a fallen Green Lantern, taunting you. Your light fades, human. It hisses, feeding on your doubt. Your ring's power is nearly depleted, but you summon one last construct, a sentient program, a green-hued AI modeled on Kilowog's drills, programmed to protect the sector. It buys you time, holding off the Black Lanterns as you and Z-Lob retreat to recharge at a nearby power battery. Back on Oa, the Guardians are displeased. The star's energy remains a threat, and your ring's energy logs show excessive personal use during the planet's rescue. The Alpha Lanterns are dispatched to review your actions. You stand before the Guardians, defending your choice to save lives over engaging Larfleeze directly. Z-Lob backs you up, their energy form pulsing with loyalty. The Guardians, bound by the Second Law's demand for obedience, are unmoved. But your record, decades of service, spares you from punishment. For now. The mission isn't over. The Rogue Star's energy is still growing, and the Black Lantern's involvement suggests a larger plot. You and Z-Lob are sent back to Sector 3599, this time with a squad of veteran Lanterns. The Corps is stretched thin, with Sinestro Corps attacks escalating across multiple sectors. Your child, now an adult, sends a rare message from their fortified world, pleading for you to visit. But the Ninth Law, prioritize the greatest threat, forces you to stay on mission. As you approach the star, your ring detects a massive surge of orange and black energy. Larfleeze has allied with the Black Lanterns, their combined power threatening to collapse the sector into a necromantic void. You lead the squad, your willpower forging a colossal green barrier to contain the star's energy. Z-Lob merges their essence with your construct, amplifying its strength. The other Lanterns follow your lead, their rings blazing with willpower. The battle is brutal. Black Lanterns summon armies of reanimated dead, while Larfleeze's greed constructs tear at your defenses. Your body aches, your accelerated aging, making every move a struggle. But you push through, your signature crystalline matrices slicing through enemies with precision. Z-Lob, risking total dissipation, channels their energy into a final, desperate pulse, shattering the Black Lantern's connection to Necron. You're ancient by Green Lantern standards. Well into your 80s, your body a patchwork of scars and wear from decades of service in Sector 2814. Your ring's healing protocols keep you moving, but every joint aches, and your cells are degrading faster than ever, equivalent to a human twice your age. Yet, your willpower, that green fire that made you a legend, burns undimmed. You and Z-Lob, your energy-being partner, are inseparable now, a duo feared by the Sinestro Corps and revered by recruits. The Corps is your life. Your child, safe but estranged on a fortified world, is a distant memory, and the Guardian's cold indifference ensures it stays that way. The universe teeters on the edge of collapse. The Black Lanterns, led by Black Hand and Necron, have unleashed a plague of reanimated dead across multiple sectors, feeding on fear and despair. The Sinestro Corps, wielding yellow fear, strikes with surgical precision, while whispers of Larfleeze, the Orange Lantern, suggest he's forging a new alliance with an unknown power. The Red Lanterns, driven by rage, are quieter but no less deadly, their leader, Atrocitus, plotting in the shadows. The central power battery on Oa flickers erratically, its green willpower strained by these converging threats. The Guardians, those emotionless Malthusians, are rattled, their logic faltering as the emotional spectrum unravels. You're called to Oa's central chamber for a final mission. The Guardians reveal a chilling truth. The disruptions trace back to the emotional spectrum's source, a pre-universal entity called the First Light, buried in Sector 0, the universe's oldest region. This entity, tied to all Lantern Corps, is awakening, manipulated by Larfleeze and an unseen force, possibly Necron himself. If it fully emerges, it could rewrite reality, bending all emotions to its will. You, Z-Lob, and a hand-picked squad of veteran Lanterns are sent to stop it. Failure means the end of the Corps and the universe. The universe spins on, indifferent to your sacrifice. Your ring finds a new soul, their willpower sparking the next chapter. Oa stands eternal, its central battery pulsing with green light, a beacon against the dark. The Guardians watch, emotionless, as new Lanterns rise, fight, and fall. The emotional spectrum churns, fear, rage, greed, death, ever threatening to unravel existence. But for every threat, a green spark ignites, fueled by willpower, bound by the oath. Your story is one of millions, etched in light, lost in time. The Corps lives on. The cycle never ends.